This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars, LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, a crew looking to make a strong statement. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Ball handed off. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Caught in the backfield. It's Powell. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. To the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Heading left after the handoff. Breaking tackles. Breaks loose at the 40. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And here's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and something going there.
It's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Pass is caught on a comeback route. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. They'll try to run this one in. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Caught behind the line. It's Porter.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's caught. It's Powell. What a grab by the junior.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Cougars will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So, second down after the incompletion. There's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He'll lose a few yardage. That's going to be the final play of the first. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Chris, interesting call here by this offense, but you got to give the defense a lot of credit for the recognition and the speed to be able to get to the edge before he could get to the goal line. Now here comes up a 4th down. Very curious to see what they're going to do here.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. He keeps it on a design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Well, we've watched this guy all year. We know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Hands off to the left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Scored by the defense.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the...
And here comes a deep shot. Pass is intercepted, but out of bounds. That's a relief for the quarterback there.
Quarterback catches a break on this throw. He puts it up into traffic. The defender actually catches the ball, comes down out of bounds, or he would have had a pick.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Here's the second down play. Pulls it in. It's Ferguson. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And there's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's second down here. We'll give it to the running back. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The important third down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The RPO caught to the right. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27. And the Cougars come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Wide open downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield. BYU getting set for the first and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Handing off on the draw play. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Grab by the receiver. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. First down and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first down, it's play action. And looking for a big play here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, BYU.
Well, that's how you close a half up, but what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing a second and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Try and muscle for the first down. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So they start the drive here, looking to make some something happen in the final seconds before halftime. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Looking deep downfield to the left. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cougars will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Defensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep down the left side. He hauls it into the 25, still running.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Powell. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. And now they run the draw play. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. What a sag by the senior. The Cougars looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep to the right side. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. And now the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
I love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this 4th down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. They get after them with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Oh, no, he throws it. That one's incomplete. An interesting 1st down call, but it doesn't work. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. picked up a long way to go for a first down. They're going to run it here. Fights through the tackler. Now it's another broken tackle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The offense going with the hurry up.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch! They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Linebacker shifting around now. Escapes the pocket. Putting toward the end zone.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Powell. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
We see more and more of this this in college football. You have to get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks an open space. Has the 1st down and more. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down?
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. To the air, it's Kromenhoek. Short connection to the tight end here.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Defense is coming after him. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. And the Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Kromenhoek. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. And the Cougars come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it again. Makes a quick grab. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Second down after that short completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of his.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the quarterback dropping back. A deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. The receiver makes the catch. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. The pass rush closing in. He's got a receiver wide open here. We finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, BYU.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Looking for a man. The 2-point try is successful. Down to a single-digit lead now, 9-point game.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply feeling to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Leaning on the run game here late. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Sticking with the running game. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Has a path to the end zone.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he runs it into the end zone. That bumps it up to a 3-score game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Using his legs here.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. And he's back to throw again on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They'll hurry to the line here. The clock running. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made by the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Cougars come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Looking to pass, it's Kromenhoek. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. First down here for this offense. Give it to the back again. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. The offense signals for timeout, 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. In the clear at the 25.
Oh, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he runs it in there to extend the lead. Now it's a 3-score game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. And the ball is picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Pressure is coming. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. The interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame.